Like, look, Jeff. Again, on a regular night, I'd be letting you have it. I'd be working you real hard in the corner. But instead, I just want to talk about these Fed fans and how fucking stupid they are. They really thought that the Banana Nose Circus was gonna win Booker of the Year. They really did. They really were like, I can't wait for Bray Wyatt to win Wrestler of the Year. Like, no, no, he wasn't going to win that. And guess what? Raw is the worst weekly television show, not just in pro wrestling, but probably period outside of politics. It's laughable to me. That Royal Rumble last year was fucking dog shit, and when it won worst show, I felt that. I really did.
Yeah, that was yeah.
Look, man, it's a great day. It really is. It's a beautiful day.
It definitely is. I just like I keep saying the funniest part is how they're like, we don't care, and I'm like, then why are you why are you complaining about it so much? Stop it.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's like, oh, the Observer Awards came out. Cool. What's going on with the Observer Awards?
Yeah.
But like these Fed fans, man, it's great. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
Yeah.
Anyway, you're getting a free pass tonight. So
All right. Thank you.
you're welcome.
So then we get to our main event here. It was Sammy Guevara versus Action Andretti. You know, I just really, I really wish whatever happened
Great
with.
match. Nope. It was a great match. Don't
No,
do
no,
it.
it was an absolutely great match. I'm just saying, I really wish whatever happened with Sammy Guevara for this heat that he has now permanently. I wish that hadn't happened because the dude is an absolute beast in the ring, and he's really good. But my goodness, man, like the crowd really hate this guy, and no matter how good of a match he has, he always just gets Sammy sucks in
Hold on.
every single match.
Hold on. Hold on. Coog. Look, Coog. Here's the thing, right, man? So Uncle Howdy is a weatherman now. Bray Wyatt, he's a news anchor. Uncle Howdy's a weatherman. You got Charlotte talking about Latino dick. You got fucking you got Dominik Mysterio talking about getting sexually assaulted by an Australian. Like I don't know, man. Like, look, man, I don't know. Every
Do I
Friday,
have to go watch SmackDown tonight?
no, just go on Twitter. It's all you need. I watched the clip too, like on Twitter of Charlotte and Dominic, and it was fucking terrible. Like it is so bad. It's so bad. Like that. Like I don't even know, man.
And
Like
listen, for anybody who's wondering who Uncle Howdy is, I don't even watch the show, and I can tell you that it's Bo Dallas. Uncle Howdy, it's his brother. It's Bo Dallas. I promise.
so coach is like, what? So basically, Dominic Mysterio and Charlotte were doing an in-ring segment this week, which I don't know why you're even doing that because you like once again, there is a really good story to tell there. Not really good, but the best story to tell there is how Charlotte beat Rhea at WrestleMania like 3 years ago or whatever it was. But instead, I guess they're doing this thing where they had Dominic and Charlotte in the ring. Dominic's no good. Like I'm sorry, he's fucking terrible. And basically, I think Dominic calls Charlotte like mommy or something, or he refers to Rhea as mommy.
Yeah,
And
because you remember the
and
whole "Who's Your Poppy" thing when he was a
yeah,
kid.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. He's trying to rip off Eddie Guerrero, right?
yeah, yeah.
Absolutely, bastardize Eddie Guerrero. Oh, wow, look at that. But so Charlotte says that she has someone at home who calls her mommy, which with a much thicker accent, and when she says thicker, she looks down at Dominic's crotch, and I was like, man, this is top quality sports entertainment right now. This is where it's at.
What?
No, I'm dead ass. That's what she said. That's what she said to him. I'm
So
not
did she
making
break
this up.
up with Dominic tonight? Is that what happened?
What?
She broke up with Dominic by telling him he has a small wiener.
No, Charlotte said that.
Oh, Charlotte said. Oh, she was talking about Andrade.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Charlotte was like, the guy that I have at home calls me mom. Yes, coach, this is on SmackDown, and Ed is right. Charlotte is one of the worst mic workers ever, paired with Dominic, who is also fucking terrible. Like, again, here's the thing, folks. Like, they make it so easy. They make it so fucking easy for me to just to put on the glasses and like I know I look stupid. I know I look like a fucking dork.
Not
But
at
this is
all.
where we're at. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. I'm a self doubter. I doubt myself a lot.
No,
But no,
those
it's
are some
fucking fun.
nice wayfarers, man.
Thanks, man. Anyways, no, these Fed fans are just it's dumb. It's ridiculous to watch
Yo,
to watch them defend this stupid product. And again, like yeah, they had a Firefly Funhouse, and Bray Wyatt was a news anchor wearing a wig, and Uncle Howdy was doing the weather report, and it's like I used to stand this man so bad.
do you want to
Like
hear something even funnier that I just realized the other day? So Dominic is supposed to have gone to prison. So he's called the ex-con Dom.
yeah, I know. Yeah.
He's con Dom, condom. Like
Fucking done. That's it. Can't fucking do it anymore.
I broke him. Yes. Yes. Yes.
I'm fucking done. I can't do it. I'm not Jeff. I'm not doing the show anymore. Done. I can't do it.
Oh shit. I'm dying.
Can't do it. I'm gonna find a suitable replacement. Give me a second.
Woo. This jacket, now I'm hot. I'm sweating. That was too fucking funny. Oh man. All right, I need you back, man. I think we need to close it out for the night.
No, it's fine. Here, you can do the show without me. All right. Look, it's gonna be the exact same thing. I'm not doing it. I'm just not doing it. It's fine. I don't want to break my glasses. Just fucking just prop it up right in front.
Snorlax is good. It's all good.
It's fine. It's fine. There you go. There's the show. There it is.
All right, guys. Well, thank you everybody in chat for joining us tonight. We appreciate you all.
Hate it. I
The
fucking
Cougs
hate
are back. What's that?
God, I hate them.
Oh man. Okay. All right, let's get back on track here. Do you have what we have going on Wednesday by any chance?
Yeah, I do. I just had a brain. I think I just had an aneurysm.
Woo. That's getting clipped and put out as its own video for sure. Oh man.
Anyways, coming up this week on Dynamite. Coming Coming up this week on Dynamite, we have the All Atlantic Championship, Orange Cassidy versus the firm's Big Bill. We have, which I think it's going to be great. Orange Cassidy's going to start working his way through the firm, I'd imagine. The coach wants us to go over the awards. I could do that if you want me to, Jeff. Casino Tag Battle Royal. Best Friends, Alex Reynolds, John Silver, The Kingdom, which is still gimmick infringement. Butcher and Blade, Lucha Bros, Claudio and Wheeler Yuta, Roosh and Preston Vance, and Top Flight, and Aussie Open's back again, and 2.0 along with the Jokers. That will be for the final slot in the World Tag Team Championship match. We will hear from MJF and Bryan Danielson ahead of the 60-minute Iron Man match at Revolution. Chris Jericho will be taking on Pretty Peter Avalon.
Yeah.
The FTW Championship, Hook will be defending the title against Matt Hardy. If Matt Hardy loses, Hook gets a no disqualification. All of the members of the firm are banned from ringside match against Stokely Hathaway. I really hope it's that.
I was very confused on that whole thing. I thought Matt Hardy got a match against Stokely.
No. Hook gets the match against Stokely.
Okay, that's even better. Fine.
Let's see. Tony Storm versus Riho. Triple Paul shaking in his boots. Riho is returned.
Yes. God, I love me some Riho.
Now, I would assume that this is because of the 60-minute Iron Man match, but now on Dynamite this week, we have the Face of the Revolution ladder match. It will be a 8-man ladder match. Samoa Joe is going to be on commentary, which is interesting. But anyways, Konosuke Takeshita, Ortiz, Commander debuting from AAA, Action Andretti, Sammy Guevara, Powerhouse Hobbs, Eddie Kingston, and AR Fox in the ladder match, where the winner faces off the winner of the World title. They get a world title match in the future. Again, I'm gone at this point, man.
Yeah.
They get a world title shot. Announced for the pay-per-view so far, the AEW World Championship in a 60-minute Iron Man match, MJF versus Bryan Danielson. The AEW Women's World Championship three-way dance, Saraya, Jamie Hayter, and Ruby Soho. A Texas death match, Jon Moxley and Hangman Adam Page. The JS is banned from ringside when Chris Jericho takes on Ricky Starks. Added to the pay-per-view card tonight, we have the AEW World Trios Championship match, officially, the Elite versus the House of Black. Four-way dance for the AEW World Tag Team Championship, Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal versus the Guns versus the Acclaim versus the winner of the Casino Tag Battle Royal this Wednesday on Dynamite.
All right, and it looks like we everybody does want to hear the Wrestling Observer News reward. Yeah, is that what it is? WON reward awards. I keep
Yeah.
saying rewards. Awards.
All right, let's run through these. I did list most of them, but we can run through them. Wrestler of the Year was Jon Moxley. Much deserved.
Absolutely.
Most outstanding wrestler, Will Ospreay. I could vibe with that as well. Oh, someone just joined the Discord. That's nice.
Hey, thank you for joining the Discord.
Tag Team of the Year, FTR.
Yeah, Militia Man.
Best on Interviews, MJF. Promotion of the Year, All Elite Wrestling. Best Weekly TV Show, AEW Dynamite. Match of the Year, Kazuchika Okada versus Will Ospreay at the G1 Climax 32 Final. Admittedly, I did not see this match.
Wow, I'm surprised that actually took it.
Yeah, I was really pulling for Cassidy versus Ospreay at Forbidden Door. That's just me.
I mean, yeah, I was there, so that was my vote.
United States / Canada MVP Jon Moxley, Japanese MVP Kazuchika Okada, Mexico MVP El Hijo del Vikingo.
Yeah, El Hijo del Vikingo.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't want Kook to get mad at me for I'm not good with names like that sometimes. Japanese names too get really tough, but Kazuchika is easy. Europe MVP was Will Ospreay. The
Nice.
Hodge Award non-heavyweight MVP is once again El Hijo del Vikingo. Women's wrestling MVP was Siori, who I believe is in Stardom. It was funny because a lot of the Fed fans were really upset about this one. They were like, "How is Bianca not winning?" And people were like, one guy was like really fucking cringy about it. He was saying how like he and Jim Cornette were gonna like fly to Japan and beat the shit out of her, and like I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
I was like, that's just fucking cringe, man. Like what are you doing? Anyways, best box office draw was Roman Reigns. I don't know what I mean, theoretically, I guess. Sure. Feud of the year was FTR versus the Briscoes. Most improved was the Acclaimed. Most charismatic was MJF. Winner of the Bryan Danielson Award, Bryan Danielson. I will never not find that hilarious. Like every year, like who's winning
It's
the Bryan
funny.
Danielson? Well, so Daniel Garcia came in third place on the voting for this, and like he like tweeted about it. And, like Sammy was like, "You'll get him next time." He's like, "Yeah, I know," or like I don't remember the exact thing, but it was kind of a cool little thing. Where obviously he was marking out to be that close to Danielson, but also like his character is he's a sports entertainer. Um, so yeah, let's see.
Yeah, Coog, I hope so too, man. I really hope we get to see Vikingo in AEW.
Coach Nick said, Sabak, we can't say banger. Taz hates the word banger. Yeah,
Yeah.
Taz hates the word banger. We don't say that here anymore.
I swear to you, I think about that every day. I'm like, I'm gonna say banger again. I don't care what Taz says, but then in my brain, it's like, no, you're
I'm
not
not doing
saying
it.
it.
I'm just not doing it. Ed's match of the year was FTR versus Briscoes all three times. Um, and then Kook says, cannot effing wait till you and Rome and everyone see Viking go in AEW. Guy is God tier, high flying with Phoenix. Nice. Let's see. Let's keep going.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. Match of the year for me was just flip any of the three Briscoe FTR matches for sure.
Yeah. Winner of the Bruiser Brody Memorial Award, Best Brawler, Jon Moxley. Best Flying Wrestler was once again El Hijo del Vikingo. Most overrated, Ronda Rousey. Most underrated, Konosuke Takeshita. I don't think that I would not say Takeshita is underrated. That's just my personal opinion. I think
He's
that the
only
voters,
popular with AEW fans.
but
Like,
I don't consider that underrated. I mean, underrated would be somebody who's like only wrestling on like Dark and like they're really good. Like I don't think
yeah.
underrated is. I think the voters got confused with what underrated meant. Like because Takeshi's not underrated. This guy's had matches like on Dynamite with Moxley and Kingston. Like that's not underrated to me.
Well, I think they're
He,
talking about the way that the world looks at him. You know, they're kind of like, "Oh, he's
oh
all right,"
no.
and it's like, "What? Have you been watching?"
Yeah, see, Ed even said it. Who's underrating Takeshita? Like seriously.
Yeah, I
But
can
anyway,
see that. I can see your guys' point.
Rookie of the Year was Braun Breaker. Best non-wrestler, Paul Heyman. Best television announcer was Kevin Kelly. Shout out to Kevin Kelly. Worst television announcer was Corey Graves. Best major wrestling show was Forbidden Door. Worst major wrestling show was the Royal Rumble. Worst television show, WWE Raw. Most disgusting promotional tactic, Vince McMahon appearing on television for a crowd pop after sexual misconduct allegations came out. That was fucking cringe, man. That was fucking terrible.
That was the
Uh,
day I realized I was not a WWE fan. I was
yeah.
like, I am not the same as these people. I'm not.
Now, see, now that's a much better choice for underrated kook. Emi Sakura, that's the kind of person that should be winning the underrated award. That's perfect. That's right. Um,
Braun Breaker.
and Ed is right. Braun Breaker really is a generic creator wrestler on a 2K game. Um,
He is.
Best wrestling maneuver, Will Ospreay's Hidden Blade. That's a very good move. I love the Hidden Blade. Um, Worst worked match of the year, Pat McAfee versus Vince McMahon at WrestleMania 38. Worst feud of the year, The Miz versus Dexter Lumis. And Jeff, I just got to say, when we've talked about The Miz versus Dexter Lumis here on the podcast, and we talked about just that was the moment where that was like before that I was already on the decline with the Banana Nose Circus, but that was the point where I was like, yeah, Triple Paul really ain't like he is just Vince. Like that Miz Loomis storyline hurt it broke my brain.
I have an unpopular opinion here.
I'm sure you do. Please go ahead.
I, I disagree with this.
No.
I got to see Dexter Loomis dress up like a Philadelphia Flyer and kick the shit out of the Miz. And I got to see Gritty kick the shit out of the Miz. Gritty's the home. Like, dude, I got Gritty right here over the shoulder, man. Does that not make up for the rest of the horrible, horrible storyline they had going on?
No. No, it does not.
No?
This shit was fucking the bottom of the barrel. The lowest common denominator. Most dog shit fucking wrestling storyline I've ever seen. It made no fucking sense. Miz was like, Dexter Loomis, my guy, I'm going to pay you to stalk me, and I'm going to pay you to make me lose matches. To lose matches, which in the kayfabe means you're losing out on title opportunities, you're losing out on money at the pay window, you're missing out on so many fucking
Yeah.
things. What is the point? What is the fucking point of purposely paying somebody to make you lose wrestling matches on a consistent basis? Please, Jeffrey Vegas, spelled Jefffery.
Dude, when they
Please.
tried to make it like Miz was caught on hidden camera, like Project Veritas and all that shit, I was like, this is so fucking dumb. If you guys didn't get it, I was being sarcastic earlier. This was easily the worst fucking storyline in wrestling last year.
Worst promotion of the year was WWE. Oh boy, gee whiz!
Cook's like, I don't know who Loomis is, and I don't want to know.
Cook, you are blessed. You are blessed to not know who Dexter
Dude,
fucking Loomis
all I
is.
can say is, even though no matter how dumb the spot was, the spot where The Miz was climbing out of a steel cage match and was about to step foot on the ground But when he looked down, Dexter Loomis's head was sticking out from under the ring, and it scared Miz to climb back into the cage. That was probably the dumbest thing I've ever seen happen, but I laughed so hard I couldn't breathe for like 30 seconds.
Like
So I don't
this.
know if it hit its mark the way they intended, because it was fucking stupid. But I laughed. I really did.
No, I mean it looked silly. It was funny to
It was
look at. But again, like this man purposely paid this. Like it doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense.
yeah, it was so bad.
So he's like, Dexter Loomis, I'm gonna pay you, man, to hide under the ring, and then at a certain point in the match, I'm going to climb over the cage on the right side of the ring, and I'm going to go in a point where I'm going to win this match. But you're gonna scare me. And instead of like just letting go and fucking crushing your skull and winning the match in the process,
Yeah.
I'm going to get, because again, Loomis is fucking laying there on the ground, looking up. Miz could very easily still win this match and just land on him and run away.
He could just
Or
coup de grace him off the cage. Just
that's what I'm saying. Like, what are you doing? Like, why? Instead, he's like, oh, I better climb back into the match. Like,
all right. We don't want to break Rome's brain
and
tonight,
that's
guys.
just 1 week. And that's just 1 week of that feud. That was just 1 week, Joe.
Yeah, that's just one episode. Are there any more awards?
Yeah, best booker of the year, promoter of the year, Tony Khan. God bless you. You've saved me. Best gimmick, Sami Zayn. I'm not gonna fight it. I don't agree with it, but I'm not gonna fight it. Sami Zayn, excellent stuff. Worst gimmick, Maxim Male Models. Again, Bray should have won worst gimmick.
Yeah.
So Uncle Howdy finished second, and Bray Wyatt finished fourth. So I think if you combine the two, it's the same gimmick. Bray would have won.
Yeah. Wait. How can? Okay.
Well, I think they argue because it's two different acts.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
while now Bray and Uncle Howdy, I guess, are working together, at first it seemed like they were against each other. So I think they look at those as two separate characters, and so therefore two separate gimmicks. I don't agree with that. I think that absolutely Bray Wyatt / Uncle Howdy was the worst thing to happen in terms of gimmick wise in WWE, in wrestling in general, and sports entertainment. Best Pro Wrestling Book, Blood and Fire by Brian Solomon, and Best Pro Wrestling Documentary, Tales from the Territories, Lawler Kaufman, which was actually really good. I didn't watch the entire series of Tales from the Territories, but Lawler Kaufman was actually really good.
I need to see that. Actually, I wasn't aware that was even a thing.
Oh yeah, it was good. The problem was like I was excited. I love the Dark Side of the Ring, so it's made by the guys who made the Dark Side of the Ring, and
How do I see that?
I'm a big fan of Dark Side of the Ring. But the problem was you could tell that the show, not that it was like pro Fed, but it was definitely like a Fed approved kind of product. You had a bunch of like WWE like Hall of Famers appearing on the show. It just kind of gave me the vibe that like it was produced by Dwayne, and it's just like, well, I don't know how like it was basically a show talking about the territory, so it's not like it super mattered. But I just kind of fell off. But the Kaufman Lawler episode was a very, very good episode for what it's worth.
How do you see this show? I actually really want to see that Kaufman Lawler episode.
You'd have to look it up. It was on Vice, just like
Okay, so I could. Okay.
if you have Xfinity,
Yeah,
if you go on demand and you have Vice, you should be able to watch it.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'll find it.
I might go back and watch that series because again, I watched like the first like 3 episodes, and after that, I just kind of like I think I just kind of like checked out. I was already watching a lot of wrestling between AEW, so.
Yeah, I was a big Jerry Lawler fan, so I definitely want to see that.
Yeah, well, Lawler does some of the. He also does like a few other episodes. Like it's like a roundtable discussion. So like they do a Memphis episode, which leads into the Kaufman episode. So technically,
Okay.
Lawler's there for like 2 episodes.
Nice.
Yeah.
And Ed Weber points out Bray sucks. He re-debuted in early October and didn't wrestle a match until late January. Dude, that Mountain Dew. Listen, you want to make a big deal about being gone from wrestling and how you're taking your time to come back and you don't know what you're going to do. And you come back to the E, who's the ones who kicked you to the curb in the first place. They obviously had to have handed you a shit ton of money because this can't be the story that you had in mind to fucking feud with what looked like yourself. And then all of a sudden it's some dude, Uncle I don't even want to explain the feud. It's terrible. And here we are having a a Mountain Dew, a fucking soda match.
Mm-hmm.
He comes back and his first match of any substance anyway is a soda match with glow in the dark fucking beads under the table. Like, it hurts my brain to even think. Remember when I was on Wyatt Watch, dude? Like, and I was like every week wondering where Wyatt was and what he was doing. Like, it almost makes me embarrassed to have been, you know, wanting him that much. You know what I'm saying? Like, Coach Nick makes a perfect point there. His son loved the match. He's 4.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
It reminded me of going bowling on Friday nights as a kid when all the teenagers would go and they would turn the black lights on and the balls would glow. Did you ever do that? Cosmic bowling?
Yeah.
It's what it reminded me of.
Yeah, but bowling is actually better than that.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, that couldn't have been
Hold
his
on,
vision.
hold on,
How
hold
much
on.
they got to pay you?
Do not like. I'm not even a big bowling guy, right? I'm terrible at bowling. Absolutely terrible.
I'm actually pretty good.
I'm fucking god awful. So I never go bowling because of how bad I am. But do not put down bowling in that way, Jeff. I will not allow you to do that.
I see what you're saying. I will concur. Yeah, I'm like a plus 200 every game, though. So.
Oh yeah, I'm terrible. It's like here's my thing, right? Like I'm like realistic about where I'm like how I do at things, but like I also like don't want to like put training wheels on. So like the wife's all the time. The wife loves bowling. She's like, "Let's go bowling." I'm like, "I'm terrible. I can't bowl. Like it's just really bad." She's like, "We'll put the bumpers on." I'm like, "I am not," and I repeat, I am not going bowling
No.
and putting the bumpers on. Like I understand where she's coming from. She just wants to go and have a good time. I'm not putting the fucking bumpers on. I'm gonna chalk. I'm gonna take the L. I'm gonna be like, I can't bowl. It is what it is. Like that's just it's what we're doing. And I can't wait for the Cinnamon Toast Crunch match at WrestleMania. Can't wait. It's gonna be great. Like, and here's the thing, right? I like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, so now I'm upset. I'm conflicted. I did hear about that, Ed. Super conflicted because I like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. But like, what kind
Me
of match
too. I
are they gonna
love it.
fucking? They're like, okay, I'm gonna book it right now. They're gonna do a Cinnamon Toast Crunch match, and it's gonna be like a bunch of tables with like Cinnamon Toast Crunch on the
It's
table.
gonna be tables with cereal on it, and it's
Yeah,
gonna be a tables match.
yeah,
It has to be.
it's gonna be a Cinnamon Toast Crunch match, and they're like, oh, the tables are so crunchy.
I hate them. I remember when it was just a subtle, like, the dudes in the backstage segment would be like eating a freaking Sonic. You know, they would be like drinking one of those crazy. You can make a million different drinks at Sonic, and like taking a drink. Like, I remember when it was that subtle. Now it's just, hey, we're having a Mountain Dew match. What? What? I can't even imagine what a Cinnamon Toast Crunch match would be. I don't even.
See,
Oh,
but
dear Lord.
the Orange Mimosa match was silly, but it also like it wasn't terrible. Like there was a point to the gimmick. Like there was a point to the match. It was like, hey, don't
Yeah.
get thrown into the vat.
Why does that make so much more sense, but the Cinnamon Toast Crunch doesn't? Because it just doesn't.
Good booking. Good booking.
Yeah.
Oh no, the coup got timed out by the Nightbot.
Stop spamming words or phrases. What did he spam? He's a freaking mod. Oh, wait, no, he's not a mod, is he? I'll have to mod you up. I'll mod you up, Coog.
Damn, the Nightbot got to the Coug.
Got him.
The Nightbot is a Fed fan. He's mad about Triple H not winning Booker of the Year. Everybody tell the
All right,
Nightbot.
man. You got anything else you want to go over? Any more awards left on there?
No, that's it. And I'm ready to move forward into next week. I'm ready to leave dumb Fed talk, at least for tonight. I'm ready to go to bed. I'm gonna go to
I
bed.
agree, man. I
I'm
agree.
gonna wipe the slate clean. I'm gonna completely forget about this conversation. I'm gonna forget that I fucking had 2 brain aneurysms tonight here on the podcast because like that's just where we're at.
I'm not sure, Coog. It said you spammed a word or a phrase, so you must have said the same thing a couple of times. I'm not sure. Didn't even say, really. Weird. But I leave you guys with ex-con Dominik condom. I want y'all to remember that forever.
I gotta finish the show. Don't do
But
this to me.
On Wednesday, sir, I did forget to have you close us out. So give us a good one here tonight on our Rampage review for Friday nights.
Absolutely. Well, this has been episode 121 of the Broken Tables. Have a bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch when you wake up. That's good. That's funny. This has been episode 121 of the Broken Tables podcast. Thank you for everyone hanging out with us here live tonight. Please hit that like button and subscribe on the way out if you haven't yet. While you're at it, go back and check out our Dynamite review that we did on Wednesday. It was a good show then too. If you like video games, we talk about video games on Monday nights with the Game Room podcast. This week coming up is a big week of content for us here on the channel. Revolution Week is upon us. So we're going to be having the Broken Tables podcast, obviously doing the Dynamite review, Rampage review, Revolution pre-show, Revolution post-show, along with the Game Room podcast. So if you enjoy content here on the channel, you're going to get a lot of it next week. Jeff, the Curly's order needs to be placed. We will get to it when we can. I am looking forward to defending this Broken Predictions Championship. In case you were asking, yes, I grabbed it 5 minutes ago. I've been holding it for 5 minutes, knowing that we were closing the show soon. It's that seamless. Anyways, you can follow us on social media down below in the description. Follow me on Twitter, so when I go at it with a Fedbot again, you can jump in and we can like double team them and super kick them. That would be really cool. I would really love that. I think that would be fucking dope. But anyways, until next time, we will see you guys on the Game Room podcast.
Absolutely. And remember, Rome, you shall be defending that predictions championship against our viewers champion, Coach Nick, when the time comes. So, Coach, get yourself ready for your championship match coming up. So,
Acting like Roman. How
but
dare
until
you?
then, everybody, have yourselves a great night. And until then, Top Guys out.